matak experience leiraba Dr. L. Shyam Kishore Manipur gi ahan mamasung amatangai
The top news headlines. Gunshot at Kakwa Narem Lekai claims a teenage boy, 7 others injured. Total shutdown paralyzes Moray town. And India records 16,752 new cases. Active infections count hits 0 in Arunachal. Good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur Television News Today at 1 p.m. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. This is Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news update. A teenage boy died yesterday after a gunshot at Kakwa Narem Lekai, Sofa Leirak, Singjamay, Imphal West. The boy has been identified as R.K. Casper, aged 16 years, son of late R.K. Dhansana of Kakwa Huidrom Lekai, staying at his maternal house in Kakwa Narem Lekai. The incident happened during a heated-up argument between two families regarding property. Another 7 persons were also injured during the clash that took place last night around 11 p.m. According to police reports, the culprit has been caught along with the weapon used. Meanwhile, irate locals set the house of the accused on fire. Fire service also arrived at the scene to douse the fire. Earlier yesterday, the two parties negotiated at Singjamay police station. However, at around 10 p.m. last night, some miscreant hurled stones at the residence of Norem Hemabati, aged 41, wife of Ann Boycha. The stones pelting continued from both sides. 1 hour later, Longjam Acho started firing shots, killing R.K. Casper and injuring 7 others, following which locals burned the house of the Acho. Representatives of various civil society organizations, community leaders and women organizations based in Moray today staged sit-in protests condemning the bomb blast which took place last evening at D. Konai Resort, Moray. Meanwhile, members of Meitei Council Moray and civil society organizations of Moray Town called for an indefinite total shutdown at Moray Town condemning the blast. It may be mentioned that some miscreants hurled the hand grenade and the blast took place in front of the hotel owned by Meitei Council Moray President Mayang Lambam Thoiba. The impact of the blast damaged parts of the first floor and window glasses. However, no one was injured in the blast. Additional Superintendent of Moray Police Operations M. Ahmed, Moray Police Officer in charge and Command Moray Officer in charge rushed to the site. A hand grenade pin and a damaged cells were recovered from the site. The protesters held placards condemning the act of terrorizing people. The community leaders and women organizations appealed to the concerned authority to find the culprits within 48 hours. Meanwhile, due to the total shutdown in Moray Market and shops remained closed and vehicular movement from Imphal were halted. In the last 24 hours, India recorded 16,752 cases and 113 deaths, bringing the total COVID count to 1,10,96,731, with the number of deaths reaching 1,57,051, according to the Union Health Ministry. As per media report, total active cases stand at 1,64,511 and the number of people vaccinated have amounted to 1,43,01,266. During a high-level meeting yesterday, the centre pushed for an aggressive vaccination drive in states with a higher number of cases, namely Maharashtra, Punjab, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Telangana and Jammu and Kashmir. The cap on a single vaccine at private hospitals has been fixed at Rs 250. Days ahead of the scheduled second phase of the COVID-19 vaccination drive, the centre communicated that registrations will begin in 3 ways for those above the age of 50 and those above the age of 45 with associated comorbidities. The second phase of the drive is scheduled to begin March 1 next. Meanwhile, Arunachal Pradesh became a coronavirus-free state today with the 3 active cases recovering from the disease, a senior health official said. The total caseload in the northeastern state remained at 16,836, while the number of recoveries stood at 16,780, State Surveillance Officer Lobsang Jampa said. In Manipur, the coronavirus active cases have climbed to 44 and with 11 fresh cases were reported in the past 24 hours, according to COVID-19 Command Control Room. The total count now stands at 29,271. The fresh cases were reported from Imphal East, Imphal West, Thawal and Senapati districts. The recoveries have reached 28,737. The recovery rate is 98.57% as of 11 a.m. today, while the death toll stands at 373. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Adomgi nauriba pikliba angangsingna uthorakpa nungsiba nokningba amadi angakpa thajadaba mawongda uthorakpa top thawongsing ubiragadi aduga karigumba video loshin bihauba leiragadi aikhogi WhatsApp number 8787475933 da ayuki pung 10 dagina numidang wairam pung mga faubagi manungda thajinbirao. Nauriba angangsingbu pukning thogatjaba oina TOMTV na sinkariba akhanaba thoramda adongi angangi sumapung kanbiu.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life, nothing but excellence. For a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishthaniketan, nothing but excellence.
Iramdam asidasu anawba oina world-class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test taujari amasung adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Manipur miyamgi nungairaba paujel. British Clinical Excellence Award panglaba heart ke ana layeng da sahi kuntragi matak experience leiraba Dr. L. Shyam Kishore Manipur ge ahan mamasung amat ngairaba FRCP London oiraba heart specialist asigi makada Sky Hospital da pung kumari chupna heart ki makal makha kayagi ana layeng bagi khudong chaba phangbigani miyam na pambibagi matung inna OPD consultation su pijari matamdi ayuk pung nipan dagi ama phawba nungthil pung ani dagi manga phawba loinana RBSK gi card pairaba singi oinadi OPD amadi eco free oijagani Sky Hospital na pijariba atoppa khudong chaba singsu lobi ho akupa marol gi damak reception ga tanabi
Laser roasted puff with the Little Backyard Company na puthok chaba gehu mapumdagi semba iron gi chang wang na yawba thau gi chang nem na yawba ahal angang puna chabada hakchang da kanaba kayamarum piraba supna tagi lupa kuntra khakta piba hauraba chanaba makhalni fangfam Krishu House Uripo Kuisnam Lekai near Robert Naurem showroom. Contact number 7005746396.
Welcome back. Actuary Committee of Tulihal ACT drew the attention of Manipur government to look into the deplorable condition of Tulihal Gram Panchayat under Andhra constituency of Imphal East District. Talking to media this morning at Yaripok Tulihal Mayai Lekai Community Hall, ACT Secretary Mohammad Rahamahan said that Tulihal Gram Panchayat lacks the basic infrastructure development, including educational sector. He also maintained that the construction work of a madrasa in the area is yet to be complete. Rahman at the press meet also put down other basic shortages of the Gram Panchayat. He said that the rich have misused the centrally funded welfare schemes and other benefits under. He urged the authority concerned to investigate the matter for the overall welfare.
Community Hall Amadi Tulen Maya Lekai Primary Madrasa Hairong Thong Amadi Atay award apakasi ekoi government na huju pali government amadi council department singsina puning athuba matamda loisin minna bugida makta puning singsinjari.
Acting on a tip-off, a team of Taubal District Police under the supervision of District Superintendent of Police Dr. S. Ibomja seized a large quantity of illicit liquor worth more than Rs 15 lakh during a house raid at Samara Mamang Lekai under Taubal District yesterday. A police report said 4,332 illicit bottles of whiskey and rum and other 1,512 bottles of beer cans were recovered from the residence of Perojam Robin Singh, aged 45 years, son of late P.H. Ibomja Singh. The cops arrested Robin along another bootlegger, Perojam Gopeshwar Singh, alias Homan, aged 35 years, son of late Ibomja of Samara Mamang Lekai. The seized items along with the arrested persons were handed over to Kongjom Police Station for further necessary legal action. Department of Education as Science Unit observed the State-Level Science Day 2021 today on the theme Impacts on Education, Skills and Work at the auditorium of MSFDS Police Compound, Imphal. Education as Commissioner T. Ranjit, Education as Director L. Nanda Kumar, along with other experts from colleges and universities of Manipur were present during the occasion. Talking on the program, Education as Director L. Nanda Kumar said that the program has been organized in honor of Manipuri scientists who have excelled in their fields across the globe. In his speech, Nanda Kumar expressed hope that the state could nurture many famous scientists in future if the youngsters are bestowed upon with scientific approach and ideas.
Manipuri scientists mayam amana achoba fida ama kallaga leiri ada hojik su hawrek angang sing asida scientific thinking si inculcate tawraga kanna hotnaraga di koi tungda su achoba fida ama kan mangamgani haibagi message asi pijaningdana koina science day si celebrate tawjabani.
A combined team of Moreh Police Commando, Moreh Police Station personnel and troops of 43 Assam Rifles under the supervision of Tengnopal Superintendent of Police T.H. Vikramjit Singh arrested an active cadre of proscribed UKLF along with weapons at Kainan Vang, Moreh yesterday. A police report said the UKLF cadre was arrested while carrying out house-to-house search operations by the team. The arrested cadre has been identified as Thangmin Lal Mate, aged 25 years, son of Jalnet Mate of Molfei village. The report said Thangmin Lal is currently staying in Moreh Ward No. 9, Lanmung Vang. The combined team also recovered 1 AK rifle, 3 AK rifle magazines, 184 AK live ammunitions, 1 magazine pouch, 2 rifle slings, 1 Chinese mobile phone. A case has been registered at Moreh Police Station regarding this. An accused in drug case, Mong Haukip, aged 58 years, son of late Lithem Haukip from Moloi village, Palil, escaped yesterday while being brought before Special Court NDNPS, Lumphil Court Complex. Mong was arrested by Imphal Police under FIR number 21/2021 under Section 21B, Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance, NDNPS Act. According to a report, Mong fled the court while investigation officer of the case and Sub-Inspector Suraj Kumar went to get water for Mong. We'll be back with more updates after the break. Stay tuned.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaikai, Imphal.
EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management, a world-class aviation training and grooming institute. Attention all aspirant students. Admission open for April batch. 2 months in Imphal and 4 months in Bangalore. Available courses: cabin crew, airport operation and ground handling, hospitality management, food and beverages. Eligibility: 10th, 12th and graduate. Available facilities: 100% placement assistance, hostel for both boys and girls, international interaction program. All the student is compulsory for screening. For screening and admission counseling, please visit EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management. Pre-recruitment training for Staff Selection Commission SSC recruitment for post of Constable, GD men and women in CAPFs, CRPF, SSB, BSF, CISF, ITBP and NIA etc. and Assam Rifles. We will facilitate you with the following. Pre-recruitment physical training, classroom lectures and computer practice will start from 8th March 2021. Registration starts from 20th February 2021. Documentation guidance, physical and medical screening, assist online application submission and 1-year administrative support to all participants. For more details, please contact MRTC Kanchipur near Manipur University North Gate. Contact number 700-296-1109.
TOMTV Music Video Album Competition. Chaliba chahi sigi manungda nambiba hiram ama hekta da yumpham oiduna sembiba music video album sing athoi hen changdamnaba ama TOMTV na Film Forum Manipur ga khusamnaduna panthok cheragani. Best Music Video Album da lupa lising yankhai mana amadi atai mana kya su thamjariba changdamnaba sida saruk yabiningba singna video album sing thazin biraknaba akupa moral gidamak office matamda 9774 078 983 da pau phobiro. Kanghanjariba TOMTV Times of Manipur. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Residential Public School Vidyashram Bhimavaram. Khang hairaba amadi experience lairaba oja singna takpi tambibada natana tongan tonganba facility kya fanghaliba mafam asida adomgi angang singbu tamhanbiduna tungi punsi sembada saruk yabiyu. Fanghanjariba facility singdi separate SC hostel for boys and girls, sana khotnabagi lamda hiram suna lairaba, infrastructure matik chana lairaba, larik laisu tambagi atmosphere ningthina lairaba, amadi well equipped oiraba laboratories lairaba mafamni. Akupa morogidama contact tobiro Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Residential Public School Vidyashram Bhimavaram. Contact number 9436033605 natraga 70138147999.
Welcome back after the break. International Seminar on Education in the COVID Era organized by IQAC and Human Resource and Research Innovation Center, SK Women's College, Kongampat, Nambol was held yesterday at SK Women's College. The seminar was sponsored by UGC Stride C1. Dean of Professor of School of Social Science, Manipur University, S. Mangi Professor H. Vokendra of Anthropology Department, Rajiv Gandhi University, former Chairman N. Ibomcha of SK Women's College, former Principal of SK Women's College, Dr. N. Joy Kumar, Principal of SK Women's College, Dr. W. Robindro attended the seminar.
To enable the publications in a very easy way. So suppose if we publish in the journal, we cannot do in a very short period. I should say that if we publish in the proceeding, you can do in a very short period. So we have already arranged, we have already ready to publish right now one book.
Indian Space Research Organizations, ISRO, First launch of 2021 PSLV C-51 carrying Amazonia 1 and 18 other satellites took off from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota this morning. PSLV C-51 rocket, which is the 53rd mission of PSLV Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, launched the Amazonia 1 of Brazil as primary satellite and 18 co-passenger payloads from the first launch pad of the Sriharikota Spaceport in Andhra Pradesh's Nellore district, about 100 kilometers from Chennai. These co-passenger satellites include Satish Dhawan Sat SD-SAT from Chennai-based Space Kits India SKI. According to report, the launch took place at the end of a nearly 26-hour countdown at around 10:24 this morning. Reports add that soon after the launch, the Amazonia 1 successfully separated from fourth stage of the PSLV C-51 and injected into orbit. Now let's take a look at the sports news. Alpha Omega thrashed TCYC B team by 6-5 in the final match of the first 9A side knockout football tournament on February 26 last at Village Playground near Nonai district. The tournament was organized by Taukomjang Cultural Youth Club TCYC, ADM Ukrul District D Gangmei IAS, Vice President of ST Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh D Stodi and social worker Ashinpo Gangmei were present during the closing ceremony. Presentation of cultural dance and prize distribution were the main highlights of the event. Before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Gunshot at Kakwa Naurem Lekai claims a teenage boy, 7 others injured. Total shutdown paralyzes Moray town. And India records 16,752 new cases. Active infections count hits 0 in Arunachal. That is the end of the bulletin for the news today at 1 p.m. Stay tuned for more updates.